I want to hear about the slam you had.
Oh, in California?
Yes.
With Clark?
Yep.
Yeah.
Run us through that.
I don't really remember it, so there's not much to say about it. No. I remember we were at this kid's house. I cannot recall his name. That was probably some brain cells lost after the crash, but we were at his place. It was just outside of Velocity, like Northern California up there. And it was called The Vineyard, just his little private 2.0 in his backyard. His parents owned a wine vineyard. They had a nice Airbnb, like up in the trees and stuff people would stay at. It was a really, really sick spot. What was his name? I think his name was Jacob. I'm not really.
Was it Jacob Sunday?
No.
Oh, I was going to say out in Cali.
No, it was one of those local VIP kids.
Okay.
And they knew him and they hooked us up with him and they're like, oh, you should go ride his park. And so we did. And, you know, he had the Felix unit obstacle out there, which was sick. It was a really short run. Like, you'd go down, pretty much have to drop because there was, like, no turnaround room and come back. And that was the main obstacle in the middle. And then I think he had, like, a little flat rail off to the side or something like that. Anyways, it was a sick spot.
Yeah.
And going down to the starting dock, there was a double handrail. And, you know, the first thing we saw when we got there, and it's like, we got to hit that. Like, Clark's into it, I'm into it. Like, we got to hit that. I'll get some photos of you. You get a clip of me on it. Like, he wanted to do a front lip on the right rail. Right. So he did that. Perfect. It was sick. I got a sick photo of it. Loved it. Then he did a front board on it. Didn't come out as good, but it was still dope, you know? And I was like, I want to fucking banana slide that thing. Like, I want to double banana slide that thing. It's going to be sick. I'll just start from the top. We'll make a little stool to, like, hop off of, and I'll just lock right into it, pull straight down. It pulled straight, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it was directly under the cable. I was like, it'll just pull straight. It's going to be fucking fantastic, right? And, excuse me, Mom, saying the F word.
You're good.
Here we are. So, yeah, we were there. He was into it. The dude was into it that owned the place. The mom was into it. She was there. She was like, oh, yeah, you can do that. It's fine. So we did that. There was a girl taking photos. Her name was, started with a C. Oh, man. Mahalia is really good friends with her. I just can't remember her fucking name.
You can text me after. I'll put
Okay, sweet. Okay, so she was there taking photos. She was like, okay, I'll get a shot of you. Clark will get a clip. All right, let's do this. So I climb up, strap in, everything's good. I go for that first pull, nail it straight off, you know, kind of do a little tap on the floating dock there at the end, but who gives a shit? You can hear in the clip, like, the kid who owns the place just freaking out, like, oh my God, he actually did it, blah, 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 because he's never done that. All right, 1, 2, 3. Well, I don't know. He's never done it, so yeah. I was hyped. And then I come back to the dock, and the girl's like, "Oh, I didn't get it. I missed it." And I was like,
"That's why you did it again."
Yeah, and I was like, "What do you mean? Like, I was right there. You had so much time to prep." Okay, whatever. It's fine. I'll just do it again. That was so easy. I'll just do it again. So I get up, your typical just one more try again thing. Get up there, lock into it, start to come off to the right a little bit. So yeah, my nose fell off, dug into that corner right there at the end. You can see in the video, it just stops completely.
That's okay, kill the dog.
1, 2, 3.
Are you okay, dude?
You good?
Yeah. Anything broken?
No.
Oh shit. Woo! Oh my God, you scared me, dude.
And the board does the opposite of what it's supposed to do. It bends the other way, you know, and I get ripped out of my boots. I fall straight to my face on the floating dock. I mean, thank God I'm wearing my helmet, or else I'd probably not be sitting here talking to you about it. But yeah, I smack. I remember locking into it. I remember going down, slipping off, and then after that, it's just blank, pretty much. But I wake up in the water, Clark pulling me out, whatever. And I'm just like, what the fuck happened? Like, I can't see shit. Like, my vision's all messed up. Like, it's black, it's dark, it's coming in and out in waves. And I'm just sitting there like, what happened? And Clark's like, are you okay? Are you okay? I was like, yeah, I think so. And like, I didn't know where I was. I forgot I was in California.
Oh yeah.
Everything was gone. You know? So that was the craziest part, was just waking up under the water. You know,
I didn't know you made it all the way to the water.
Yeah, if you watch the clip back, it cuts off. Like I look up at the camera, just kind of like kind of thing. And he cuts the clip because I don't know. He was concerned. Yeah. So he cut the clip, and after that, I just kind of
bounced
rolled into the water.
Okay.
Not so much a bounce. I remember just kind of like just
because you ejected, right?
Yeah, I was totally out.
Okay,
I was totally out. Later I cut the nose of that board off, just as a souvenir. You know, because it looked like a big like shark bite had been taken out of the nose. So I have that back in my house, like sitting up in a place of glory, you know, to remember all the pain that I went through that day. But yeah, I mean, the board was fucked. The boots were fine. I think they were rideable. I think I ended up riding them the rest of the time. And yeah, my head just hurt and I lost a little bit of time.
It's the tale's old as time. The aftergoes of you got it, but I guess you needed the slam to certify the make.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah. No, if it had happened opposite, obviously I wouldn't have got the make.
The clip, so.
I think, luckily, I got the clip. I was stoked on it. It's probably one of my best clips I've ever had, you know? And then that slam, I mean, John Dreiling had that CBD giveaway thing like a year or two ago, and I submitted that because he was like, "Oh, you can use whatever clips." So I was like, "I'll just submit that," and I ended up winning. So it's like, that's tough. Validation, awesome.